Hello, everyone. This is Anna Stanton. I hope you're having a fabulous day. It is question and answer time, and the question today comes from Emily in Perth, Western Australia, my neighbour. She's unsure whether I'm on the right path, and she's asking. She states that she's in a stressful job and does not engage anymore in her hobbies, and feels like she needs to find another job. Who can relate to that? Um, Finding or being in a career path that you're not actually feeling fulfilled in. Not truly, I love that word that she's got here, around engaging as well. So if you're not engaging in your hobbies, then it means that you're also not engaging in your work. Um, so it may also mean that there's a disconnection that's occurring. In other words, a sense of, feeling like you're selling your soul if you're in a career path that truly is not purposeful to yourself. So the first step, and this is what I do with all my clients who are in transition, is to empower you. We want to empower you, Emily, and anyone else that can relate to this subject, to own your strengths and gifts and talents that you currently bring to the role of the current position that you're in. Okay. Most of the time, we're looking at everything that's going wrong, and we're not actually looking at the contribution of value that you're making to the company. And we want to own the strengths that you bring regardless of what's happening, how they're reacting to it. I want to fill your cup up first so that you can own the strengths and gifts and talents that you naturally and automatically give to the company, because you will be bringing that naturally. What I find is most of the time we've disconnected from our own strengths and gifts and talents because we start focusing in on where we're not happy, what's happening in the culture, team members that just might rub you up the wrong way, whatever the case might be. Okay. So we want to get you into full alignment. So really, the first step is to write down, what is it? We want to write it down. So we want the hand-eye coordination, the inner body cathartic experience so that you start to own what are the strengths and the gifts and the talents that you bring every day. Yeah, start looking at your contribution because you are already making a valuable contribution to the world. When you own that and you stand on the shoulders of your valuable contribution, then you will be empowering yourself to know what your next steps are, to know which area, in your case, you've got here, I feel like I should find another job. So you will then know, instead of saying, I feel like I should find another job, you will know whether this is the right career path for you and you just needed to shift your mindset and start to connect with who you truly are and get more conscious about that, about your valuable contribution. Or you'll start to say, I feel that I want to move and evolve into a new position, into a new role, into a new career, whatever it might be for you. Hear the difference in language. One's empowered and one's disempowered. If you move from where you are from a disempowered position, you'll take that with you wherever you go, because what you're vibrating inside and what you're thinking about and what you're feeling about will always take shape, right, in the world. You will actually attract that same situation. So it's paramount for you to start writing down what it is that's important to you, and a lot of the time, sometimes when you're so caught up in the frustration and the overwhelm and the, peeved offness, right, uncertainty, we can tend to feel our body shut down and go into a state of, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. I've been there, done that, right? So that's why if you don't know, you need to go into what you know. What are you already delivering? Yeah. Even if you feel it's not being valued by the company, don't worry about that now. Let's start with, what are my strengths? What am I contributing? What was I employed for that I know I'm contributing to? Don't have a hook in that says, oh, yeah, but they don't value me. Oh, yeah, but they didn't acknowledge that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, but they don't support me. Don't bring any of that story in, because we want to empower you to be able to own your unique strengths, because that is where you'll know then where to from here. And you'll have a clear, empowering, certain path for yourself, that you will be able to show up at whatever position with a really strong knowing, yeah, of who I am. This is what I offer, okay? And you'll be, if you choose to move on, you will be interviewing them. Do you honor, is this in alignment? Is this company in alignment with my core values, with the strengths and the gifts and the talents that I want to bring to the table? Yeah. Big difference, isn't it? To feeling, am I on the right path? That is when you will know and feel it from inside out. With every fiber of your being will start to radiate that. Yeah. That is when you know you're on the right path. I hope that's helpful to you, Emily in Perth. And if you have any further questions, if anyone has any further questions about this, please feel free to drop me a line. Or you can certainly accept my 30-minute discovery session and come and have a conversation with me further about that. And looking forward to connecting with you soon. Enjoy owning your right path right now. Thank you. My name's Annette Stanton, and looking forward to connecting with you again soon. Bye for now.